Hey book fam, you know that feeling when your bookshelves are already overflowing, but for some reason you keep adding books? Yeah, that's me right now. And the thing is, I'm not even sorry about it. So, I have a massive book haul for you today with some incredible books that I found, as well as other books that were gifted to me by amazing authors and friends. And honestly, I cannot wait to share them with you. So let's get into this haul. Y'all, yeah, it's massive. Let's start off with Evelyn Sola. I was gifted these amazing books by the incredible, the phenomenal Evelyn Sola. You know why I use those words? Because every single book that I have read by Miss Evelyn Sola, I thoroughly enjoy and have a good time, and it's always difficult to decide on which of her books are better, which is the best, which is the most outstanding. It is very difficult to do that. If you have read books by Evelyn Sola, let me know which ones are your favorite. So I was gifted the Clark series, okay, and I believe it's 3 books in the series. So we have Crave and Cherish and Crash. If you have been rocking with me for a minute, then you know Broken is one of my absolute favorite books of all time. I have yet to read another book with this level of groveling. Absolutely loved it. Then we have Takeover, and I have been into this series and the spin-offs from this series. Then we have Make Me, and this is a single mom widow romance. I have not read this. I believe this is part of an anthology. This series I will be starting in the new year. Like I need to get into this. And once I've completed this, then I can say I've read all of her books. Do you see this? Come on, take a look at this. Do you see this? I was gifted these books by J. Nell, the Gideon brothers. Y'all. I read this entire series at the beginning of the year. No, you cannot read these books as stand-alone. So I received her books with the new covers. The ones I own don't have the updated cover. The books that I don't have are copies of Jabari Part 1 and Part 2. Who else has read the Gideon series? Who else have been swooned by these brothers? Just melted for these brothers. Who else enjoyed this brotherhood? Because once I read book 1, that's it. I was hooked, and I just wanted more and more and more of these brothers. Guys, I missed out this book by Evelyn Sola because I had it somewhere else on my shelf, unwrapped. Oh, this is Your Age Gap. Let me know if you want a review of this, because this is one of my favorite holiday romances. I was gifted these books by Cassie Verano. Now, this is books from 2 different series. These covers are absolutely gorgeous, and they are from the Maxwell series. I just love how they match. I love the colors. I love the concept. I love that they are discreet. So we have Take Me With You. I'm not reading them in any particular order, but I do know that this is book 1. Find Someone Like You, I Feel For You, and Give In To Me. These I'm also going to be reading in the new year. Then we have Heartless, which I read this year. When I tell you, I wouldn't say I was a wreck, but I felt for the FMC. Like I felt her hurt and her pain. Oh my goodness. And then Flawless, which I haven't read. Again, this is one book that I'll also be reading next year. Who has loved binge reading series like myself? Because I do. I do. Like, I like when a series is complete so that I can just go and read everything. So who else likes to binge read series? And which one of her books you think I should read first? Do you think I should just jump to Flawless since I've read Heartless before? Or I should just binge read the Maxwell series? Y'all, so I was gifted this book. I received an app, I read it, I loved it. And one of the things that I absolutely loved about the book was the cover. Okay? Comma pull. See, this book, I enjoyed this one so much. It is a romance. As you know, my channel is focused on romance books. When I decided to read this book, I had no idea that it was connected to a series. Had I known, I would have read the other books in the series and then read this one. But nevertheless, you can read all of them as standalone. Every breath I take, it was a really nice book. So cute. So cute. When I picked up books from Book Outlet, I picked up different types of books, which is going to be very, very interesting, and I would love to get your feedback on these books. Okay, so I picked up books by Kennedy Ryan. I picked up books from Jennifer L. Amontrout. I picked up fantasy books. I also picked up non-fiction and religious books. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Let's start unboxing. Ooh, this is what we talk about. $10 off any order of $50 or more. Yes, for your first 2025 book haul. Yes. Yo, don't get anything. Aha. So y'all, this one, I read part 1 of this book. I enjoyed part 1 of this book. And it's a series that I knew I wanted to continue. It is by Tahiri Mafi. She is a really good author, really good. And this is one of the nonfiction books that I was talking about, Creatures of Habit. And this is by Steve Ho. And it is about breaking the habits holding you back from God's best. I picked up A Christmas to Remember by Beverly Jenkins. Y'all, I have no books by this lady. And it's a darn shame that I don't own a physical copy of her book. I got Girls with Bad Reputation by Zio Axelrod. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I own book 1, which is The Girl with Stars in Her Eyes. And now I own this. I just wish that both covers match. You know what I mean? Like, like, you know, have you read any of these books yet that I have mentioned? Like, they're not new releases, so you'll probably have read some of them, right? Right? On to box number 2. Yeah, they made it so easy. Like, I thought they made it easy. So I'm just going to say that some of these books I have read, some of them I have not read. Some of them, they have been on my TBR for a while. And then others I picked up because I just wanted to read to see what the hype was. And then I picked up some because I own book 1. So why not own the rest of the books? So let's get into this box. But before doing that, let's take a sip of this delicious holiday Christmas tea with gingerbread. Ugh. Okay. Same code or different code? Oh, you. I got another discount card, $10 off. Wait, and they have different codes on it, so I can use it. I can use it. So I got this book here by Joyce Myers, and it is Managing Your Emotions. Why did I pick this up? I don't know, but I may gift it to someone. Who knows? Christmas is next week, you know. 1,000 Kisses by Tilly Cole. This is definitely not a new book. It has been out for some time now. I've always wanted to read it. It has been on my TBR for years. And I'm like, oh, it's $7.99. Let me get it. You know? We have Technically Yours by Denise Williams. It is your interracial romance. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all, the review on this, it is so good. So here it is. 8 years ago, he fell in love with a stranger he couldn't have. Today, she's back in his life, and the sparks between them threaten to set her career on fire. Yo, I just love the cover. And I've never read anything by Denise Williams. I'm like, why not? Remember, I said I picked up books because I wanted to see what the hype was about. People have been commenting on this page right here, telling me, Giselle, go read it. I got it. Okay. I picked it up. We'll read it. Because the last time a book was really hyped by this said author, Colleen Hoover, I read it and I could not see what the hype was about. Actually, I was let down. It was totally overhyped. I'm like, y'all need to stop. Not sure what happened, but I got this one in hardcover and I got these two in the paperback. So I know the Gilded Ones is definitely book 1. And then Merciless Ones, it's book 2. So I guess Eternal Ones are book 3. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these are young adults fantasy. And that's all I know. But I do know that I like the covers. I do know that I'm going to get some action scenes from it. I believe. Okay? And let me know if you have read this one. I believe we are going to see someone without power gets power. You know what I mean? You know, when you see the heroine, the FMC, comes into her power, like steps into her power. Yeah. The series is written by Namina Fauna. I am so ready to get lost in this world. When I tell you, I hope the hype is real, y'all. I really hope so. As an interracial romance reader, I take that very seriously, right? As an IR romance reader, I need to diversify my RI relationships. This is Full Exposure by Theon Kim Lam. This to me looked like Asian and black, and it might be a rom-com. Yes, it might be a rom-com. I did not read the description of this book before I picked it up. I saw the cover, loved the cover, and bought it. And the last two books in box number 2, it is the Bible. So I picked up, this is the Study Quest New International Version Bible, or New International Quest Study Bible in the personal size. Oh, y'all, look. Y'all, I do not own a physical Bible. I don't. I just read the Bible on my phone. I did not want the year to end without me buying a Bible. And I did make a promise to myself that the next book that I was going to buy was the Bible. And if I did not buy the Bible, I wasn't going to buy any other books. So, okay. And then I picked up the New King James Study Bible, because your girl needs to start reading the word too. I hope y'all read the word. It's box number 2. So let's get into box number 3. Ooh, this is the heaviest, y'all. I'm lifting weights. Another code. Yeah, $10 off. A Love Song by Tia Williams. I believe this came out earlier this year. And I believe it should be connected to Days in June, which I own, which I haven't read, but they're gonna look nice together, right? They're gonna look nice together. I'm telling you. Do I need to say anything else? Okay, so so I now own hardcovers of the first two books in the series. I own the audiobooks because I listened to it and I loved it, and I'm like, I need to get these books. So I got Fourth Wing and Iron Flames by Rebecca Yarros. Have I pre-ordered book 3? Yes. Yes. And you're like, but Giselle, you're not a huge fantasy girl. I know. But I loved it. Okay? I loved it. I'm telling you guys, of course, I had to grab this. They were $7.99. There was no way I could not hit click. I am completely enthralled in this book. And you see that cliffhanger at the end of Fourth Wing? Like, Zayden, what will Zayden become? If you have been rocking with me for some time and you have not read this book, go read it. I know I've been away, but I've been reading. Go read it. Go on, but watch this video first. This cover intrigued me. The Art of Scandal by Regina Black. The reviews are good. The cover is intriguing. And I'm like, Giselle, why don't you? And I'm like, why don't I? So, The Art of Scandal, y'all. Oh, this is also a hardcover. Oh. No. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Have I read any of her books? No. Her books are seriously hyped. Do I want to read it? Yes, I really do. But she has a book coming out next year. And I think that is going to be the first book that I'm reading by Ali Hazelwood. I read for the story, I read for the plot, I read for the storyline. Okay? I read to enjoy the characters. And I really hope she lives up to my expectations, because I've been let down before. And I picked up this one here by Jennifer Amatrell. This is book 1 in the series, Fall of Ruin and Wrath. She lives by her intuition. He feeds on her pleasure. Hardcover. Oh, I like this. I own one other book from her, and it is from the Blood and Ash series. Yo, I need to dive into that entire series come January. Like, January is gonna be that type of month, y'all. I'll probably be doing a lot of vlogs. So let me know your thoughts on that particular series, Blood and Ash. I know it is a fantasy, right? I know it is a fantasy. Have you read this yet? Because it's been out for a while. And also the Blood and Ash series. Have you read that? Are you up to date? Because I believe book 6 will be coming out soon. Is it worth my time reading the other books in the series to be up to date, so that when book 6 releases, I'm up to date with that? You think? If you've read this one, okay, and you've read Blood and Ash, which MMC is your favorite? Give it to me. Which one is your favorite? Unrealistic Expectations by Andy Christopher. First of all, I love the cover, right? I love the cover. It's cute. It's giving sweet. Okay. It's definitely giving contemporary. I love her outfit. She's just so chill, right? She's just so chill, like me. like me. She's chill. I've had this one in my cart for such a long time, and I'm like, Giselle, you might as well do it. You kept putting it off. You might as well do it. Have you read this one? Remember I said that, oh, I owned book one, so I might as well get the other books in the series. Okay. I'm adding to my Kennedy Ryan collection. Okay, y'all. I started to post about this book in 2020 because I loved it. I loved it. It was in a number of my recommendation videos here on BookTube. So I picked up Long Shot. I am going to pick up the other books in the series, but they didn't have it. It was all sold out. And then these are the other books in this particular series. Which series is it? I don't know. What's the name of this series? Okay, but anyway, I picked up Until I'm Yours, Loving You Always, Be Mine Forever. I had to, like, where's my Kennedy Ryan? I have a Kennedy Ryan section. I really like her writing, okay? I really enjoy her writing. One thing that I know when it comes to her writing, I don't look out for super spicy books. I look out more for steamy books. My thing is always, it is emotionally grabbing. That's why I read her books. So before I let go, y'all, I read this, absolutely loved it. It took me almost a year in between to read this one, and now I love this one more than this one. This one, I would say, this is not a book review, but this one is not for everyone, right? Like, especially if you don't like the modern day thing, like, you know, she's a TikTok star, like she has a huge following on TikTok. So if you don't like that in your books, then you may not like it. But for me, oh my goodness, her husband, I wanted to knock out. I wanted to. Like, the sacrifices that she made, y'all. Have you read any of these yet? Have you read any of these yet? And if you have, which of her books are your favorite? Now, people tell me Real, like they really enjoy Real. I haven't read Real yet. I realize when I keep putting off her books and I read it, I absolutely enjoy them. Like, she's one that don't miss. She's an author, for me, that don't miss. Take a guess which one of Kennedy Ryan's books is my favorite. Whee! That was a lot of books, wasn't it? But I'm so excited to share with you the books that I picked up and the books that were gifted to me. And I am really excited to start some of them. I'm really excited to critique one or two of them, because I literally just read for enjoyment. Which one? Okay, I showed a lot. Which one of these books or series do you think I should start first? Like, I know I have those that I plan to read in January. Let me know in the comments which one you'd like for me to read and review. And if you comment one that I have already read, I'll still review it for you. Because if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'd know when I post a video. Like this video, y'all, if you enjoy my haul. Like it. And subscribe to my channel if you'd like more bookish content. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and happy readings!